And Niall Stanage from The Hill is joining us right now, White House columnist. Thank you so much for being here. We were talking about this with Joe Khalil. I'm sure you heard that report. And the fact that some Republicans have went on the defense here, saying that Jackson is soft on crime. But would that criticism do anything to possibly change the fact that she'll likely get the nomination?
I don't think it will, but I also don't think that that's the game they are playing. Adrienne, I think Republicans know that they don't have the votes to stop Judge Jackson's confirmation, assuming all Democrats vote for her, as they're expected to do. But I think for Republicans making that criticism, this is really one battle in a larger war. What they're really trying to do is not so much attack Judge Jackson as to suggest her nomination is part of a broader narrative. Their aim is really at the Democrats and at President Biden, trying to suggest that they are soft on crime. And that obviously is an attack that could resonate in the midterm elections.
Well, it certainly is something that a lot of Americans are concerned about with the rising violent crime rates that we're seeing across the country, especially in major cities. When it comes to Ketanji Brown Jackson, it is historic, but it doesn't change the makeup of the court. So on a significant scale, if we were weighing this from 1 to 10, besides the historic nature of her being the first black woman, how important is this?
Well, you're right to say that it doesn't change the ideological makeup where Conservatives have a clear majority. That's one of the reasons I think that we don't expect Judge Jackson's hearings to be quite as controversial or contentious as others. So in that ideological sense, not so much. But two things, Adrienne. One, every vote does matter in the Supreme Court. There can be 5-4 decisions. And secondly, to your point about history, sometimes people talk about symbolism as if it's different from substance. Symbolism has genuinely important effects on people. If there's a young black girl in high school thinking about becoming a lawyer right now, it matters to her, I would assume, whether Ketanji Brown Jackson gets confirmed to the Supreme Court or not.
Representation does matter. Justice Thomas obviously has been a stalwart figure on the court for years now, making history himself. He hasn't spoken at all about Ketanji Brown Jackson, or has he?
Not to my knowledge. I mean, I think it's generally frowned upon for existing justices to say too much about someone who might be nominated. The debate tends to be a political debate in terms of what senators have to ask Judge Jackson.
All right, Niall Stanage, it is good to see you on a Monday to kick off this week.
Always a delight, Adrienne.
Yes, I'm sure you have some hot plans. We'll check in later and figure out what you're doing, because I'm sure you're going to be on TikTok later to talk about it. All right, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.